Hi crafty friends, this is Rhonda from rondaleduc.stampinup.net. I have some beautiful products to show you today, and I'm also going to make something with you today. I just got some of the new online exclusives yesterday, and I started playing with some. What you see in front of you is the Lovely Garden DSP. It's a full 12 by 12 pack of beautiful hydrangeas, and I'm not sure what this flower is supposed to be. I'm sure it's something, but I just don't know what. The colors in here are basic black, blueberry bushel, crushed curry, garden green, fresh freesia, and melon mambo. I'm going to make something with some of the products that go with this paper today. I'm not sure if I'll actually get to making something with the actual paper because I have so much to play with and show you, but I have them turned around already. This, I think, right here is my favorite combination, and of course the favorite is always the front and back of the same paper. Isn't that the way it works? I just love this grid, and the garden green is becoming one of my favorite colors. And the floral on this with the white background is so pretty. Just really love that one. Then this one, if you like black, this is a really pretty one too. I think I would have to use this in a little bit smaller portions, maybe just a stripe down the side of a scrapbook page or a card. It's a little bit big for me, or maybe even fussy cut some of the flowers out. I really do like it. I think it's beautiful, but I like the white background better. I also love the grid in this. I think that's really striking also. One of the things I like about this paper pack is, you know, the flowers kind of are like hit you in the face. But then when you look at the pack, there's some very subtle images too. This one is very pretty. I really like this one, and I think that it will become one of my favorites. I love the colors with the blue in the background and the soft fresh freesia, and then that's just got a really pretty dot pattern, which is really nice and usable. Here's another very subtle one. I think it's really pretty. It's not so busy that, you know, I think you could use it in quite large portions. And then this one's got a beautiful black striped background. It's really pretty too. And then this one just has a really cute, dainty yellow flower on it. In the background are these beautiful leaves, white with black. I really like that. It's so pretty. And then this one is just like really weird. I mean, it's just an off, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, this doesn't go together at all, but you do get a nice fresh freesia there with a small print, and let's just see what that would look nice with. I think this right here, these three even would look really nice on a scrapbook page, or, you know, just these two on a card background. This is really pretty too, the green leaves. It's really pretty. It just kind of threw me a minute because the other ones all have kind of a combo going on, front and back, and this one didn't, but look at how pretty that is. I'm actually really glad they didn't put that on the back of this one, because I really think I would want to use this together. Could use that in a small portion, or you could use it in a large portion, wouldn't matter. So anyway, that is the, to get my sheet card back out again, Lovely Garden 12 by 12 DSP, and that is number 165524. Super pretty, and I'm going to have fun with it, I promise. All right, I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff that I got in this kit. series. What do they call it? I got the bundle. I didn't get the entire suite. There were a couple of things I didn't want. So I didn't get the entire suite. But I got the stamp set and dies. And of course, this is a bundle. It's a stamp set. The bundle comes with a stamp set, the die set, which is all of these. It comes on 2 sheets, but I was able to fit it all. There's 3 of this leaf right here, 3 of this leaf right here, and then the stamp set. Now, I haven't found anything that the stamps or the dies cut out in the paper like they do in some of them. But what I did finally figure out, and it took me a really long time, I couldn't figure out what this die went to, but it had to go to something, right? It cuts out, let me see if I can show you on what I did first. This is the stencil, stamp, and die set all on this. This cuts out these 3 leaves or flowers right here. So if you were just looking for a little accent, you know, maybe if you wanted to make it look like some flowers fell off or whatever, that cuts out those 3 flowers right there using the stamp set. And I did one of them because I thought it would be easier. You can't really see it. I did it in a really light color, stamped it in a really light color. But I think that will be usable. And let's see, I think I had that one right there. There's some standalone dies, which are, put them on here, this leaf, then there's these 3 leaves, but they don't have any texture to them or anything. They're exactly the same. And then there's the 3 little ones too. And there's not a stamp for them, so I'm not sure. I guess you could just tuck them in places here and there, you know, if you were making a card or something and you just wanted an extra little leaf somewhere, you could tuck them somewhere. But these are very usable. These 2, these are the standalones also. And I really like those a lot. You can't ever have too many of this type of foliage for your projects. So we have 6 stencils, 3 or 4 for the flowers, and 2 for the leaves. And I'm actually going to demonstrate this today because it's really cool. Maybe there's just 5. I thought there was 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there's just 5. So those are the stencils that go with that. So when you get the bundle, which you get 10% off the bundle, you get the stamp set, the dies, and the stencils together. And that's what it makes the stamp. This is stenciled, and then I took the stamp and I stamped it in black over the top of it. I didn't hit it exactly, but it's pretty close. And then I cut it out with the die. And again, this one, I didn't hit it exactly, but I think they're really pretty. This one, because I don't have a lot of the Stampin' Up! Colors yet, I started out with the Close to My Heart Periwinkle, and then I switched to the Bluebell. Now, I think you could just use the same color on all of them. Now, on this one, I actually used Close to My Heart Rosy, and then I remembered that I had the Melon Mambo, which is the color in it. So when I demonstrate this, I will be using that. Now, before we get started on that, there's just a couple more items I want to show you that I got, and I really like them. One is this Pattern of Friendship die. It's a big 6x6 die. Like this, and it doesn't actually cut out anything, it just pierces the paper. And I'll show you what I did. I got 2 samples here. The first one, I just cut it, I just did it once, and you get it like this. I hope you can see that. And then I did another one, and I ran it through both ways, and so you get a really nice plaid. And I'm really loving that. hope you can see that in there. It's really cool. I thought that was a really neat die set, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And that is called Pattern of Friendship die, and it's number 165384. And of course, I'll list anything that I'm showing or using today down in the comments. I finished up the products from my last video, and I had told you I would come back and show you what I made, and I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but if I don't go too far today, I will show you. Okay, so that's that, and then there's one more thing, I think. Oh, the Painted Stripes Cling Stamp Set. I was very intrigued by that. It's just a big background stamp. Really cool. And I just did a couple of samples. It's like a watercolor wash. And it was really easy to use. So this is the Rosie, Close to My Heart Rosie, and this is Close to My Heart Flamingo. I was just playing around with some colors. I have to invest in some more colors from Stampin' Up because I'm finding myself not being able to find the right colors. All right, now one more thing, folks, and then we're going to get busy and make some flowers. I'll show you how easy it is. Now, if you're getting any sneak peeks from anyone from Close to My Heart at the On-Stage convention this weekend, you will see that one of our new in colors is a color called Strawberry Slush. And this is it. Isn't that just gorgeous? I guess it's an old color, maybe even an old in color, and it came back. And I'm just in love with it. Honestly, it's the reason I bought this paper pack. Now, this is called On the Go. And I didn't buy it for the travel feel of it. I bought it because of this color, and some of the icons in it I think are just really usable in a lot of stuff. I think you could use a lot of this for like school layouts or just, you know, kid cards or so many different things. It's just so bright, so colorful. And this is Shy Shamrock. The green is Shy Shamrock. But look at how pretty. That Strawberry Slush is just gorgeous. And again, no, these ones, I don't have them all turned over the right way, but a whole bunch of tags you could use in small doses, or you could actually cut those out. And this I thought was really cute. One of those travel locators, and they have hearts on them. You probably can't see that. Some of them have hearts and some of them have little dots. And I just thought that was really pretty. And then this one has some cut apart pieces for pocket scrapbooking or journaling or card fronts. And that has that beautiful Strawberry Slush pattern on it. And then this one is like a map of a row, you know, streets. And I thought it was kind of cool. I think you could use this in a million different ways. But look at this. Other than the color Strawberry Slush in here, that I had to have these papers for that because I am a pink girl through and through. I loved these big tags. I thought there was so much you could do with these big tags. So cute. And then some more suitcases. Now these could be, you know, lets us crafters go on a crop. That's what these could be. These are just could be crop cases, right? Scrapbook them or just make some cards, some crafty cards. And then this has got a really pretty pattern on it. I really like that pattern. I feel like I'm not getting the right light here today. Sorry about that if I'm not. The sun's too bright to have my shades open, as you can see by the little dots on here. And then that's another one of the keys. Now there is a set, a die set that goes with this, that are a bunch of keys and these little like room tags or luggage tags, a bunch of really cute little tags and stuff. I have those in my cart, but I haven't gotten them yet. And then there's a set of twine, the Azure Afternoon, Strawberry Slush, and Shamrock. What was that? Something Shamrock. Here, I'll tell you right here. And this is called On the Go with Azure Afternoon, Black, Basic Black, Crushed Curry, Pumpkin Pie, Shy Shamrock, and Strawberry Slush. And this is another 12 by 12 DSP, number 165566, if you're interested in that. And again, I will put it at the bottom of the comments. All these goodies that I'm making. Now, let's get inky. I just want to give you a nice little demonstration of making these cards. I think I'm going to try to come down here a little closer. Maybe just up here a little bit. About like that. I think I want to come a little closer to me. Get that without tipping everything over. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but it's a little bit far away from me. Still want to have it in the, maybe we'll do it this way. About like that. Okay? So, the first thing I'm going to do is start with the stencils, and each stencil is numbered. At the top here it says number 1, and there's a little niche there. Oops, this piece of paper has a card fold in it, but that's okay. I'm just going to put it right in the center. So it has a little 1 and a little notch there. What happened to my other little piece of washi tape? I don't know. They were both stuck to something here. I saw them. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. It's windier and all get out. I think that's actually true through most of the country. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to start out with my Close to My Heart Periwinkle. And I'm just going to use a piece of scratch paper because I used the darker color at first, the Bluebell, and I'm just going to kind of rub some of that off. This little mat I'm using here is nice for this kind of stuff. It's from scrapbook.com, obviously, and it's sticky, so it's not sticky, but, you know, it has a grip on it, so your ink pad stays on it. So we're just going to stencil around this, and of course you want that first layer to be light, and I could have just used the same color, but I really liked the way the flower looked with the lighter background like that. And then the other flowers will have 2 different blends of blue. So I think it looks really nice. So there's that one. And we can just get that out of the way. And then we're going to open up our Melon Mambo. And this one I had so many pink colors. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to do that, but I was thinking that was a scrap, but that's okay. These pinks are so bright, you know. You don't want to go too heavy at first. I have so many pink colors. I have Wild Berry, Rosy, and Raspberry from Close to My Heart. And not one of them are exactly the same color as this, or even that close. The raspberry's kind of close, but I never got the re-inker for that, and my pad is getting dry, so I broke down and bought this. Okay, so there's those 2, and I'll leave that one open because I'm going to go back to that. And then I will spare you the cleaning of these stencils, and basically all I do is wipe them off with my chamois. That's all I do. So we'll put that to the side, and you go on to number 2. Oh, and I forgot to mark my little notch. That little notch you're supposed to put a pencil mark on, and then you'll know right where to put it at. But it's just as easy to just kind of line up the edges of the flowers. Like so. And I don't think they have to be exact. So you can do them pretty close. And now we're going to get the Bluebell out, and we're going to use the Bluebell for the rest of these flowers. I'm telling you, this is a super, super nice set. I wasn't going to get it at first, and then I saw it demonstrated a couple of times, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And since I have such a hard time growing hydrangeas, I thought, oh, wow, I'll just make them. So that's all for that one. See how easy this is? And then let's just move this over a little. Oh, I'm not going to mess with it. Just go back over it again, and of course, when you're using the same colors over and over again with different stencil pieces, some of it gets, you know, you go over it twice, so it just gets darker and darker. So see how easy that is? It's going to be really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then we're going to move on here to stencil number 3. This way. This one might be a little bit harder to line up without my little notches. See, if you just take your pencil and go like this, then you can line that up with each stencil. And that makes it a little bit easier. But we are just going to wing it this time. I think I got it right there. And my washi tape curled up on me. Okay, back to the blue. Just, oh, what an easy way to color your images. So pretty, and just imagine all of the color combinations you could do with this. I don't know how many colors of hydrangeas are grown, but I don't think it always has to be realistic. You know, you can make them whatever color you want. I know there's blue, and I know there's pink. I think yellow would be really pretty in this flower, especially. I don't know what this flower is, like I said, if it's a real flower or not. Whatever it is, it's pretty. Okay, that's it, folks, for the flowers. That is it for the flowers. Easy peasy, huh? When I'm done here, because I've been using these all day, I'm going to just run these under some water in my bathroom and set them on a towel. Okay, and then you grab stencil number 4, and this is going to be the leaves. And, oopsie. I think it has to go. All right, I'm confused. Let me see, how did that go? Oh, you know what? I don't think I left myself enough room here. Let's see, where does this go? It must be that flower. No. I'm trying to line this one up so I can figure out where my leaves go. Right here. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't mind me. I'm new at this. So it goes like this. And this has a little edge right around there. It just fits right in there so perfectly. On that one and on this one, it has 2 little notches that fit around the flower. And on here, I am using Garden Green, which is the color they use. And all I have is this ink spot, but it worked perfectly. These blending brushes are so nice. Now, these are just some cheapo ones that somebody gave me. I think they got them at Temu, to be honest with you, which I don't recommend at all. Please don't shop on Temu. They're destroying companies, from what I understand. I think that, you know, many other colors of green would look nice, but since Garden Green is the color in the papers, I decided I would just go ahead and use the Garden Green. And the last stencil is this one. That there. Just gotta fit those edges in. Maneuver that around just a tiny, tiny bit. I think that looks good. I moved it a little bit when I did that. There we go. That's better. So this is a super, super fun set. Highly recommend it. And I can't wait to make something with these flowers, which I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me figure that all out today. I will be making some cards with these. And maybe what I'll do is just have a show and tell of all the products that I have used lately. I've used the card kit, the heirloom arrangements. I've used, I showed you my napkins that I put on card fronts. I've done those. And then, of course, I'm going to make some out of these. And I've made some other Easter cards. Oh, I've used the wildflower, what is that called? A mixed media floral set. I've used that and made some really pretty cards. Now look at that, you guys. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now what do you think? On this one, make sure I'm in screen. Now this one is the Rosie from Close to My Heart, and then this is the Melon Mambo. I definitely like the Melon Mambo better. It has a lot more definition, I think, in it, in the colors. So this one, I went back in afterwards and I stamped the stamp over the top of it, which gives you that nice outline. And I think I really do like that better. So I will show you how easy that is to do. So you have the stamp and it's that exact image right there. And all I did is take my stamp set or my stamp pad and went stamp pad or ink pad to stamp like so. And then go over the top and match that up. Good thing it's a photopolymer stamp, huh? This would be impossible to do with a cling stamp. Give that a second to soak in. And look at a little tiny bit off, but I don't think that really matters. I don't think anybody's going to notice. And I think the more you use it, you know, you can perfect that look. But I really do like the black around it, especially on this one. It's kind of plain without the black, I think. You know, it's hard to define. Whoopsie, I got one of my little baby flowers. Now this stamp set comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centers for the flowers. I haven't figured out where they went. Oopsie, I'm so sorry. I have not attempted to figure out where they go yet, because I just opened this today before this video. So I don't know where they go yet, but I guess they just go down into the centers of these flowers. And it might even be just for when you're not using the, I'm going to bring this down here a little farther, when you're not using the stencils too. I'm not sure. I have to play with that a little bit and figure out exactly what those are for. Now this one, okay, I see that flower there and that leaf there. I don't feel like it, I almost feel like I forgot a flower on this one, a step. It's really weird. I feel like I left something out. So let's get that down. Oh, I was way off on that one. It's hard to do it when you got a camera in your face, but no, I guess I'm okay. I just did this one a little bit lighter, I think. But I missed it. I needed to go over that way a little tiny bit more to get that flower better, but I think you could probably fix that easy enough by, let's just see, if we went back with this one and figured out where that is, okay, and took our blue, and I'm going to line it up on the black. I'm lining it up on the black, and then I'm going back over it. All right, I need some ink. And then I think that's going to make that look a lot better, where it isn't exactly lined up. Maybe, maybe not. You can play around with it anyway. It's a nice set to just really play around with. And now this is just easy peasy to line up and cut these out. You have this one for this one, goes right on there. And then you have this big one over here to line that up. Yeah, I'm not real happy with that, but I'll cut out the leaves anyway, and maybe these 3 flowers here with that other die, and it'll still be usable. You know, we don't have any bad accidents, right? They're all happy accidents. We can always figure out a way to use something that doesn't exactly look beautiful. These 2 turned out pretty good. Those are my first ones. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I am really happy with these products, and I hope that you'll give them a try too. If you liked my video, I'd be really happy if you would give me a like and tell me which product is your favorite. Do you like the on the go, or do you like the pretty flowers? Or what about the background painted stripe set? Tell me what you liked the best today. And I will, really quick, I'm going to show you some cards. So these are the napkin ones. Here, let's just move this out of the way. This is the napkin ones I did with the lamb. If you remember from my last video, you watched me put that lamb on a card front. I used some of the mixed media floral paper in the background here, and that's also what these images come from. And then I just matted that. But yeah, that is a napkin. Isn't that beautiful? I love this one so much. And then here's the other one I made, and I used the arches, the die set, the arches for this one. And then I had this daisy paper in my stash, and I thought it looked so nice. But this image here is the napkin. And then the other one I haven't done anything with yet, but it's so pretty on its own. I think I can just simply put Happy Easter on it. But I think that turned out really pretty with the 2 colors I chose in the background. And then another one, I just cut out the little bunny. Do you remember I had these little images? And I had 2 bunnies. This one and then this one. The other one looks similar to this. And I just cut him out and put him there. I thought he looked kind of cute. I haven't done anything with these, obviously, yet. And then one I had left over from last year, my napkin cards, was these little chickies. I never got around to mailing this one out to anybody. I thought that was cute. And then these are all from the Mixed Media Florals. This is the Mixed Media paper in the background also. And this I just used Stampin' Blends to color. And then this one, I used those arches again. And I watercolored. I think I showed you the whole sheet of watercolors. I can't remember now what the exact video was that I did. But I know I was doing some different stuff. But Maybe I already showed you these two. I can't remember. I got my fronts in here. So anyway, that is my share with you today. And I hope you liked the hydrangea and the other flower. I think they turned out really super pretty. And I cannot wait to make a card with these and other beautiful things. I'm going to put some of these little leaves in with it. And see, this little piece here cuts out those 3 flowers right there. You could do some layering. You could do some nice layering. Maybe there's another section it cuts out. I didn't try any other section. So anyway, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would, please. I'd really appreciate that. That would help me a lot here on YouTube. And I hope you have a rest of the beautiful, beautiful weekend. It's so sunny and warm. Sucks that the wind's 50 miles an hour, but I hope you enjoy it no matter what you do. And I will see you next time here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching. Bye.